Okay, so we accomplished a thing. What did we do exactly? Can you remind me what we did?
It's a great question.
I believe that you've fallen into the very common adventure gamer trap of you've solved the puzzle before understanding your purpose, which some games will go to great lengths to avoid making possible, but this game does not.
I think I'll leave him right where he is.
Can I talk to him? Will he be awake now?
I think you have the same dialogue with him.
Still be asleep.
And if I give him the coffee this time, is he still gonna... Maybe I have to go around at the front?
Could give it a shot. I mean, you still haven't done that. After all this time, you still haven't actually tried to approach that from the correct direction.
What? You got a problem?
I don't have a problem. I'm just pointing out that has happened. It's a real thing that has actually happened.
Alright.
Check out that clown.
No,
Do you hate him?
I'm not touching the clown.
Why not?
I'm not gonna do it. So now I gotta take the long way.
What do you have against the clown?
Round and round we go. Up the ladder, round the corner, down the street, up the butt.
Is this instruction somewhere?
Oh, don't you worry.
These directions lead someplace I want to be? That last step makes me think that they are not.
Good thing we've got Dr. Fred under wraps in the next room, huh?
What?
All that red tape ought to keep him busy.
Uh-huh.
What did you say your wife's name was again?
What is it?
Sandy.
Oh, Sandy. I was gonna guess Susan.
You were close.
I can't believe what a mess these records are.
All right,
they're auditing him as we speak.
How do you suppose the Dodgers are doing?
Who cares? So this guy, he's got the thing, right?
He's got that contract, yo.
I think we should give it to his ancestor.
Okay.
Have him sign it, and then give it to the present. And then hit in the present, we'll show it to the guys, and it'd be like, look, he's got all his money. You shouldn't audit him.
I like where your head's at.
Yeah, you know.
Although actually having a lot of money doesn't necessarily counteract an audit.
No, I'm sure it would not help at all. What?
He doesn't want to.
But how am I supposed to do it?
He's not interested in that course of action.
I have to talk to him first?
What is it this time?
What was it you needed for that battery?
Do you remember?
I do gold, oil, and vinegar.
There you go.
Let me know if you happen across any.
Too many things to do. Alright, so he won't do it.
He will not do it.
So that's not the solution then.
It is not the solution.
Should I...
You have reached an appropriate conclusion.
So, but if I give it back to him...
Right.
He just... It won't do any good, will it?
Well, I don't know. You have to figure out what the end game for the contract is. That's how you'll know if it'll do you any good.
Nope. Oh, what?
Well, now he's Man of the Year.
Yeah,
he visited the White... Oh, wait, he visited the White House, though. That might be a thing.
He's trying to take over, I get it. He's being nice to everybody. Go back up the stairs.
Is that a W?
You gonna talk to them?
I'm gonna give him... I'm gonna give him the contract.
Okay.
I can't believe what a mess the...
I'd rather not.
He doesn't want to do that.
What is it?
What up? What's your haps?
We've got him safely locked in the next room while we go over his books.
That's not how the IRS works, by the way.
No, you can't go in.
What do you mean? They don't just like
They don't
bust
just
into your
lock you
house
in a random room.
Are you sure? That seems very accurate. Which is the exact opposite of what I said about an episode ago.
Are you guys brothers?
Got you.
The IRS,
I did.
We're all brothers.
Oh, I get it.
Who's your tailor?
Very funny.
Okay.
I'll just be moseying along.
Keep your nose clean, kid.
Alright, that didn't work at all.
We've got Dr. Fred
No.
in the next
And
room.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say if you try to open that door, they're not gonna be happy.
Probably not.
Which may be why you've done all the other things that you've done.
Yeah.
So what does that tell you?
What does what tell me?
Well, the fact that you are incentivized to get Dr. Fred out of that locked room. What does that tell you?
I need Dr. Fred.
It's a good call. What do you think
I need him to sign the contract.
Did you say you have
Okay, okay.
facilities paraphernalia declaration over
But he's asleep. So if I try to open the door, they're gonna be like, dude, don't.
Hey, you can't go in there. Say, what's the filing date?
And maybe if I rub the contract on him, he'll do something to it.
I like your phrasing. I have to assume that something good will happen if you rub it on him.
I mean, you know, good things happen when you rub stuff on things in these kinds of games.
Isn't that right, Professor?
She's not here.
I think she's here. I think she's over there.
Oh.
I think she's touching the squishy balls.
She's literally just doing that. She's
Is
come
she taking
home
a video of the squishy balls?
Oh god, I think she is.
The funny thing is, it sounds like I'm making that up, but that's actually happening. It's just way less weird than I'm making it sound.
She's got some squishy balls.
She does have some
she's
squishy
just videoing
balls.
herself playing with the squishy balls.
Yeah, there's no problem with that. You do you. You keep playing with your squishy balls.
What, Professor? You're not here. Oh, I get it. Mm-hmm. She's doing that. Oh, I gotta go in the window first, don't I?
You do have to go through the window first. I like that gradually over time more of the windows are unusable until the future where you can't use any.
It's weird.
There's actually kind of a reason for that.
Not with Ted. I messed up.
Game over. It'd be funny if that was a game over.
Use contract with Ted.
Wait. I think he's like right behind where you are.
I know, I'm trying to...
Yeah.
To like, utilize him.
I know, I'm just... Like, what I mean is the click point is right behind where you were.
Fred.
I'd rather not.
No, that doesn't work.
Do you feel somewhat limited by this environment?
Wow, he's still asleep.
I do.
There you go.
What?
It's a gift to you.
What is a gift to me?
That hint.
That I feel limited by this environment.
Yes. It's free. It's free. I'm not gonna charge you for that one.
Oh God, Vasco, I'm so bad at these games.
No, you're much better than you think you are. You just give up very quickly. That's your only problem. You have no natural instinct to find all the pieces to the puzzles. You assume that you should be able to solve them instantly, which is not usually the case.
What? Come on.
No, that's truly your only problem, because a lot of the times once you see the puzzle pieces, you got it right away.
Right.
The trick is that you just don't seem to have any natural instinct or patience for just like making sure you have the pieces.
All right. So I can't wake him up with the coffee or any of these items really. He's got a hammer, but I feel like they're not going to let me do that.
Well, I mean, are you even the correct hand for using that hammer?
That's a great question. Who knows? How did I get this flyer?
Where did you get it? You got it from the lobby.
Yeah. I will...
Clearly you need it for something or you wouldn't be able to pick it up.
Where? George says that every American should have a vacuum cleaner in their basement.
That's what George says.
So was that saying that there's a vacuum cleaner in the basement? What good does that do me? Oh, Vasco.
What?
I'm so bad at these games.
You're not bad at this game.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going back to what's-his-face. Trying to get all the things.
Okay. I don't know exactly what that means, but I have faith in you.
Well, I gotta get vinegar, oil, and gold. I got oil. Well, I don't have oil because I gave it to her.
It's true. You have none of the things. You have fewer of the things than you started with.
So here, now I got oil.
Now, do you remember that you did actually make a significant amount of progress towards one of the goals? Do you remember how that went?
I saw gold somewhere, didn't I?
Well, you did see gold. You have located all three of the items you need. But the third item...
Will you do me a favor?
Yes.
And remind me where they were. Since I found them.
Okay.
Where were they?
So, the gold-plated pen is with the Founding Fathers in the, like...
Right. I thought it was with them somewhere.
Yeah. The other item you gave to Thomas Jefferson for a specific reason.
Oh. Okay, I'm with you. So I gotta go back to the future, to the past, to the present.
What are those?
One of those.
What are those time periods? You should go to them.
I gotta go dig up the time capsule.
Now, wait a minute. In the present? He said he wanted to send it when?
400.
400 years. Now, the problem is, do you know where it is?
No clue.
Yeah, that might be an obstacle to getting it right now. But, you have made that progress towards accomplishing that goal.
I can see Dr. Fred's old lab, and his generator is still there.
Maybe we could generate some hamsters.
Really use that power, but I'll never get through this window.
She's very on the nose, much more than I remembered.
Yeah, really.
Remembered. She has much more on the nose than I remembered.
Yeah. All right. So we got to figure out where they're putting where they're gonna put the time capsule. They also haven't buried it yet.
It's true, they have not. He said he was going to bury it tonight, but if everything works out well, you probably won't be here for that.
Yeah. What's with this?
It's a smoke detector. Clearly, it's relevant for something, or they wouldn't bother to put it there.
Yeah. All right, Jefferson.
Yo, Tom.
Thomas. How's the time capsule going?
How's the time capsule going?
Very well. Now that you've provided that fine recent vintage wine.
Yeah, recent wine, yeah, 400 years, yeah. Get you some vinegar.
Where? You couldn't tell me where?
Later,
I mean,
Bob.
he's unlikely to tell you where.
What?
I'll help you out in that you won't need to dig it up. You'll be able to find it in the future when you're able to find it.
So I gotta be free.
Yeah.
So
It's kind of important for you to do that. It's really going to help you out if you could do that.
Alright, so if I can be free, I gotta... Alright, so to be free, I've gotta get him to give the
Betsy Ross.
Betsy Ross the tentacle person. But I can't get the tentacle thing in the past.
Right.
So I've got to get it in the future or the present.
Right?
Maybe there's a blueprint of him in the basement.
Could check there. I mean, he did, after all, create the tentacles
Yeah.
in roughly the present.
Right? So, somewhere around here, maybe? Let's just wander a little bit.
You got the sludge-o-matic. Takes up a significant amount of the basement. Hey, when you guys get a house, are you going to build a sludge-o-matic?
I don't know, Professor. Are we going to build the sludge-o-matic? She's not here.
That look says more than the words would say.
I got a power switch.
Yeah, but he's not going to flip it until you have a diamond.
Yeah, this doesn't look like what I want.
I don't think so.
So, the real question is...
I'll tell you this.
Mm.
You've seen what you need to look like a tentacle.
I gotta get the flag to be sewn into a thing.
Yes. No, that much you understand. But what I'm saying is the thing you need to do that, you have already seen. You've come across it.
Since we've started recording recently, or since the last recording?
You've seen it today.
Oh, Jesus. Really?
You've seen it specifically today and not before today.
Okay, so maybe it's in the future.
Maybe it's in the future, where all the tentacles live.
God, she's so...
What?
her walk cycle.
Do you not love her walk cycle?
Ugh.
Would you not walk like that? And, I don't know, sever your hands so you just have dangling sleeve fingers?
That's the sound of her.
She
fingers
looks
make.
like a Tom and Jerry cartoon where like someone has like smashed a hand with the hammer and the fingers are all just like limp and dangly.
Right.
That's what it looks like.
I don't feel so good.
Again?
You gotta stop eating those garbage Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, really. I could go for one of those right now.
What, a regular Pop-Tart or a garbage Pop-Tart?
You know.
Yeah, I do. You're going to keep getting food poisoning. I like that you apparently followed him quickly enough to see the door close behind him going back to the kennel.
I've been in here. This is just a thing. What is it? Monitor.
It says medulla oblongata.
Alright, I've got it. I need a picture.
Mm-hmm.
And they won't let me take either of these.
You need something... Well, remember what I told you before, right? Betsy Ross is gonna need something that she can work with. Something that is similar to the plan she's already got.
Right. What does everybody have? Nobody's got a camera, right?
No one has a camera.
Alright.
That's why we have surveillance cameras installed in the building. So
Right.
that no one has to have a camera.
Alright.
Weirdly enough, I don't believe there are surveillance cameras in the future, even though it's like kind of a dictatorship of tentacles.
Yeah, you'd think there would be. I haven't talked to these guys yet.
You haven't.
Hi, my name's Laverne. I'm a sophomore.
My name's Harold.
That's
I'm
Harold.
thoroughbred.
Thoroughbred Harold, of course. What are you guys waiting for?
What are you guys waiting for?
We're all waiting for the human show to begin, of course.
Of course.
If you're on
Of course.
interview, they'd better get you some name tags quick. But then again, why bother? My owner says I'm going to win. I'm the most beautiful human there is.
Yeah, you are. You're lovely.
Hey, hold that thought. I got a boogie.
Oh,
Keep
God.
in touch.
Boogie oogie oogie.
I'm not convinced they have a solution to my problem.
They don't.
Okay, great.
All you need is something that
Oh, in the doctor's office.
maybe in the doctor's office where there's a chart that shows you what a tentacle looks like.
Shut up, you. Mine. Alright,
Now go pee.
Now I gotta go get caught, do the thing, go into kennel.
I do like the notion though of like
You get out.
you're outside, you wander in, and he's like, "Hey, get back in prison." You're like, "Okay, now I have to pee."
Don't
Okay, I won't. Don't worry.
Promise. Promise not to escape again. Let me just let me outside first.
There's a switch on the wall, apparently.
There is a switch on the wall.
I have to go to the bathroom.
You
I
do.
have to go to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Here we go.
Come on, let's take a walk.
Do you like how they never try to escape?
Okay,
Yeah.
human, do your business.
Well, I guess, 200 years of oppression will do that to you.
I guess. I don't know. Is that commentary on something?
Alright. Here you go. Give this to Susan B. Anthony.
That's not the right one, but sure.
What?
Susan B. Anthony?
Who is it? Betsy Ross.
Betsy Ross. There
Who's
you go.
Susan B. Anthony?
Suffragette?
Oh, you're right.
I believe.
Well, you can give it to her, too.
I know embarrassingly little about her, but I'm pretty sure that is accurate.
Alright. Well, my apologies to women everywhere for not recognizing your historical figures.
You hear that, Professor? Sorry, you're not here.
She's not here.
You don't know that.
I do know that.
Can you prove it?
Oh. Something's ringing. Oh. It just popped a boner.
If you haven't picked up the flag, it will show it transforming on the
Right.
flagpole.
Right.
But otherwise, it does that horrible thing. The achievement for that one is called Costume Quest.
Ah!
Because he made that game too.
Oh my god, the way she walks is even funnier now.
Yep.
Oh, look, I found a cat.
Yeah, there's a cat there now. That only shows up once you're a tentacle for some
He
reason.
was scratching his back on the fence, I think.
Alright. Oh. No, he's trying to escape.
It's a sickly cat. Are you interested in that sickly cat?
No, I'm really not.
Okay, great.
Go in the door.
And now he will sit out there and wait forever.
I can just walk around doing whatever I want to do.
Yeah, look, you're free!
Stupid tentacle.
I like that she holds on to the one skirt, but sort of lets the other skirt just like flop around.
I found the time capsule.
You found the time capsule tech.
I can't pick it up.
Can't pick it up.
Why?
Maybe I can open
It's
it.
possible to open it.
Okay.
I can't do it with my bare hands.
Oh, I need the crowbar. Ugh. How do I get the crowbar? He wouldn't lend it to me.
It's true, he wouldn't even lend it to you, let alone give it to you to put it in the Chron-O-John.
Alright, now I gotta talk to the guy, get the crowbar. What a complicated game this is.
It is fairly complicated, but it's like I said, like, all the pieces are pretty much available from the start, at the very least in the present and the past. The future's a little bit more limited.
Hardworking drone needed to assist genius with experiments.
There's an awful lot written on that sign that is invisible.
Not
Yeah. Alright. So, hey guy, just take it from him.
You think he would put up a fight?
Hey, do you mind? I'm using this.
Oh, he's using it.
So,
You gonna finish that crowbar?
whose car is this? Zach.
Yeah, it is Zach's car.
Who is Zach?
Well, you've met him.
Here, have this fork instead. I'll trade you.
I'd rather not.
I've met Zach?
Yeah, you've met him.
Is he sleeping?
It's possible he's sleeping.
Alright, so I gotta get the keys from him to give to the guy to be like, here, you don't need that crowbar.
Yeah, I think you're onto something.
Have these keys. Ugh, means I gotta go back this way. I wish there was a sub menu where I could just be like, go where, and then just click. Like fast travel. I want fast travel for this house.
I think it would be a little bit complicated to implement that because the rooms are all adjacent to each other, but it's feasible to put something like that in the game.
This room?
Pretty sure it was that one. Yep,
Where are his keys?
they're here. They're not entirely hidden.
I see them.
Yes.
Why does this guy have keys to a hotel room, like with the rest of his keys? Mine, thank
I mean,
you.
maybe he just put the key in the door for safekeeping.
That's weird.
Don't know why he didn't lock
But like,
the
why,
door first.
why did he put his hotel key on his key ring? Feel like, oh yeah,
So he wouldn't lose it.
that's weird.
Well, maybe his inventory was already full. He was like,
ugh.
ugh!
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Just like didn't want to keep like digging through like 8 pages of inventory items to find the key to his hotel room.
Very annoying, I will admit.
Imagine if you like lived in an adventure game world where everyone just had an inventory.
Yeah.
There's like no game that really talks about that.
So what just happened?
I'm not sure what happened. Maybe you clicked on not quite a thing?
Have this.
Here, perhaps these are your keys.
Where? Gimme. Hey, thanks, pal. Keep the crowbar.
You got yourself a crowbar.
Thank
I
you,
got a crowbar.
man.
I love that whole conversation where you're like, hey, nice crowbar.
What sort of person would carry around this many keys?
I don't see the crowbar, though. Oh, did he just give it to me?
Yeah, it's in your inventory.
Oh, okay. Crowbar.
I don't think I can put that in the Chron-O-John.
No! Vasco!
It must be.
Well, you needed the crowbar, so I wasn't going to stop you.
Alright, join us in the next episode while I will continue to exasperate.
You're having a great time.
Don't you worry, it'll happen. Alright, so I've got to go let out the other humans.
Great. I like your plan.
I've got this game
I like the
on
cut
lock
of your
now,
jib.
Vasco. I've got it on lock. I know exactly what to do.
Okay, do it.
Say, cutie.
Everybody wants to... Ugh.
Mechanical babe like you to a dump.
Hot tentacle dump. What are we talking about?
This.
I'm here to see you, big boy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, what are you doing for dinner?
I don't think I've ever seen you have that exact emotion
What
before.
am I